Well, folks, as you know, it is the holiday season and the need around our community is great. I was given the name of Marcus Kennedy with Toys for Tots Foundation in Mason County by our great friend Amber Trail at our community credit union. She said, Jeff, you got to get in touch with Marcus because the need is great for the kids in our community. And then, so we were able to connect and I got Marcus on the line. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Jeff?
I'm great. I'm great. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas. And Toys for Tots is such a worthwhile organization. And from what Amber was telling me, the need is great.
We have between 6,000 and 9,000 kids a year in the Mason County area that we get toys out to. All of our toys are donated 100%. All the money that goes to our program stays in our county. We're looking for help. We've got lots of kids to supply toys with, and Santa's got a lot to do.
You are going to be collecting donations on Saturday, which is a huge day in Shelton for Christmas Town and everything. So folks are hopefully going to be around anyways, and then they'll get a chance to maybe pick up a certain toy, or how is this going to work?
So we're hoping people can either bring in toys or cash donations. We're going to be on the streets downtown on First and Railroad between the hours of 10 and 2 on Saturday. We'll also be in the parade as well. But you can bring your donations down to us, or you can drop them off at any of our locations in town. We've got them in just about all the major businesses.
Is there any sort of specific toy, boy, girl, age group that folks should be keying in on, or is it whatever?
Every year we have a lack of donations in the teenage area.
Okay.
When people think of Toys for Tots, they think that most of the kids are little kids, and we have kids all the way up to the age of 18.
Okay.
That
Okay.
age group typically is what we have the least amount of donations for, and we could use any donation, but those in that area would be extremely helpful.
There's a website for Toys for Tots of Mason County, shelton-wa.toysfortots.org. I'll put the link in this conversation so people can jump right to it. But there is more information there on how folks can not only donate, but also request and get involved more. Tell me a little bit about your involvement in this. What brought you to Toys for Tots?
So me and my wife started dealing with them in 2018, 17, 18. We started working with the program yearly. We come from a cheerleading background where my wife ran multiple cheer teams, and our kids got older and we wanted to keep them community involved. And so we started working with Toys for Tots. Shortly thereafter, they were looking for someone to run the program, and my wife's now the head of the Mason County division.
All right. That's a great story and a great organization that does every year help out so many folks, not only in our community, but there are going to be, organizations and Toys for Tot chapters all across the state and the country at this time of the
That's
year,
right.
especially that are looking for support. So again, the key time is Saturday from 10 till 2. Where again will you be? So people
We'll be
can.
standing on the corners on First and Railroad. We'll
Perfect.
be surrounding right there in that area. You won't be able to miss us.
That's right downtown as people are driving through. It's a perfect location for that. You'll see them in the parade as well. And then you mentioned drop-off locations. And those are those boxes, the cardboard boxes that you see when you go into businesses?
That's right. We've
Okay.
got them in OCCU, Walmart, multiple small businesses here in town. Wherever you've seen the sign, they typically have a box.
Well, folks are out shopping now and getting their lists all checked off. If you've got the ability to add one more or two more toys, especially in a teenage age group, to help out this organization, make sure you get that done and donate it. Is there a deadline that we need to try to
We
get up
start to
to?
break we start to break out the toys into piles in our gym here locally up at Mountain View is where our distribution point is,
Okay.
and we hand out the toys around the 20th of December, so we have to get them up there so that they can be broke down into age groups and so on and so forth. And everybody that's part of the program, their bag gets loaded as to what age group they are and so forth.
Okay. So there's a little bit of time, but it's no time like the present to get these presents for these kids. Marcus Kennedy on the phone with me from Toys for Tots in Mason County. You'll see him and a bunch of volunteers right at First and Railroad on Saturday from 10 to 2, also in the parade. So you can learn more about that. I'll put the links to your website as well in the show notes. Marcus, I'm glad that we got connected here before Saturday.
You and me both, Jeff. We really appreciate all your help. We need all the support we can get.
For sure, for sure.